got my hair done. It's not really cooperating right now, though. Don't really. Next Wednesday is my birthday. I really need to get to the topic now. It's time for my serious face. It really looks more like an angry or constipated face. But still. This is just embarrassing. Okay, so this week's question I wrote down because I've tried like 4 times to just read it off of the screen and it's not working for me, and I'm just going to read it off of the paper because it works. Okay. Speak about your love experiences being gay. Do you think they differ from straight relationships? If I turn yellow randomly, I'm sorry. I'm really trying not to, but my screen camera thingy mabobber is not loving me today. So, first off, people aren't going to like me for saying this probably, but I have never been in a long-term relationship, and I have reasons for that. Mainly, I just don't like anyone enough to, like, actually, like, I like them, but I just don't like them enough to have, like, a long-term relationship. So I've had a lot of flings. And I'm not against not long distance. That was last week. I'm not against, long-term relationships. In fact, I would rather have a long-term relationship because, I don't know, I'm not a flingy person, but it's just how it's happened for me. And I have been in both heterosexual and homosexual relationships. And I do kind of agree with Shannon when she says that I think both heterosexual and homosexual relationships are the same when it comes to the love factor. Because they are. They're both love, and you're both in love in both relationships. Like, you know, you both love each other. I hope. And the same kind of basic principles in both types of relationships. For me personally, how it's been is I've had more boyfriends than girlfriends. Because, I don't know, I guess lesbians just don't like me as much. But then again, I am pretty hard to keep. I'm not hard to get, I wouldn't say that, but I'm pretty hard to keep. I don't know why, and I don't do it on purpose, but that is just how it's been. Back to if the differences between homosexual and heterosexual relationships. One thing that came to mind just now is when we're seen different, I think, by people, by others. Because, like, okay, when you walk down the street and you're in a heterosexual relationship, people don't stare as much, and you don't get as, you know, those, like, oh my goodness, they're holding hands kind of stares. But when you are in a homosexual relationship and you walk down the street, you get more of those kind of stares, at least where I'm from, you do. But for me, that's just fun, because I'll just, like, prance around holding her hand and be like, hey, look, I'm gay, wee! Because I like getting reactions out of people. But for some people, it's harder, and, you know, we do have the whole coming out thing to our parents. You know, heterosexual people don't go up to their mom and dad and be like, Mom, I have to tell you something. I'm straight. Yeah, it's okay, just don't freak. But yeah, we have to do that kind of thing. They don't. So that is pretty much all I have to say for this week. I'm sorry I couldn't have been of further assistance in this question, but like I said, I've had lots of flings. I don't know, I don't want to date someone because they're here and it's convenient. I'd rather just wait for someone I really, really like to have a long-term relationship with. I'm just stuck on last week's topic. I don't know. I will see you guys on Wednesday next week. And also, I'm pretty sure Kelly will be back next week. So yay for that. But I'm going to say it. I am going to Miss D. I've grown attached.